Hello everyone, and welcome or welcome back to Gander Gardening with Dawn. Happy New Year! Happy 2026! I hope that everyone out there had a wonderful holiday season, and I hope that we're all getting ready to plant and plan. I'm not sure which one of those is more fun for this upcoming year. Today's video is going to be all about the seeds that I start in January and why I start them so early. So let's get into it. One of the most important seeds that I start in January is Dalmatian peach foxgloves. And the reason I say that is because they are my favorite flowering plant. And I just can't believe how beautiful and soft and gorgeous and peachy they are. But they are very slow to get started, or at least that's been my experience. And also, they're an F1 hybrid. And what that means is that they only come true from first generation seed, which means that if I gather the seed from these plants, they will grow foxgloves, but they won't be Dalmatian peach. They're one of the very first ones that I start every January. This year, I got my seeds from Lily Stone Gardens, and they are already planted. I planted them on January the 3rd. The next seed that I start in January is another foxglove, and the same thing as the Dalmatian peach. This one, Camelot white, is also an F1 hybrid. So it means that I have to start it from seed if I want to get that plant. And these two foxgloves, by the way, are first year bloomers. They've been developed so that if you start them early enough, they will bloom in their first year. However, Camelot white, I have found from growing it before, grows much more quickly than Dalmatian peach. So this one, I'm going to wait for a couple of weeks before I plant them so that they are around the same size at the same time. And also, by the way, foxgloves are cool flowers, which means that you can plant them out 6 weeks before your last expected frost. So that's another reason why I start them so early in January, and I plant them out the first week of May. And I got my Camelot white foxglove seeds from Swallowtail Garden Seeds. The next seed that I plant really early, and I have done this for a number of years now, is purple bellvine. These seeds came from Select Seeds, and these can take up to 40 days to germinate. Plus, the germination can be very erratic. I have had years where only maybe 20 or 30% of the seeds that I sowed actually germinated. And last year I had nearly 100% germination. So I have no idea how it's going to go this year. So I always start early. The reason that I start these from seed and I start them so early is because I cannot buy these plants anywhere in the province where I live. I live on the island portion of Newfoundland and Labrador, so I'm in central Newfoundland, which means that if I want these plants, I have to grow them. I've never seen them in any nursery or garden center or department store anywhere in Newfoundland. So I grow them from seed, and I start real early because they can take up to 40 days before they even germinate. These are not listed as a cool flower, so I don't usually plant these out until the end of May or the first part of June. So if there's anyone out there who has grown the purple bellvine from seeds, have you collected your own seeds? That's something that I haven't tried to do yet, but I'm going to try to do that this year because my understanding is that it's not an F1 hybrid. So if I gathered seeds, they should come true. So if you have done that, please let me know because I'm hoping to give that a try, and I have no idea if it's going to be easy or hard or impossible. This next seed that I'm going to start is Silver Falls Dicondra. And Silver Falls Dicondra is a trailer that does flower, but the flowers are so tiny and they're very inconspicuous, so it's hard to see the flowers. But this year, I'm growing them all from my own seed that I gathered in my own garden. And you can see there are quite a number of seeds in this package. And these are not a hybrid. These are just the Silver Falls Dicondra. They will come true from seed, and they're the only Dicondra that I'm aware of that people are growing even in anywhere in the community. I've never seen any other type of Dicondra except Silver Falls, so I'm not worried about cross pollination. And the seeds too can be very expensive. I have bought them in the past, and generally you only get 10 seeds in a pack, and they are not inexpensive. So this year, I'm going for my own seeds. Why not? Perennial, and this one is Echinacea Powwow Wildberry, and my seeds are not here yet. I'm expecting them to arrive this week. I have an order coming from Vessi Seeds, which is in Prince Edward Island, which is not that far from here. So I'm expecting to receive that before the end of this week. And I'm really looking forward to that. And I have grown the Echinacea Powwow Wildberry from seeds before. And I must say that the germination rate was not great. I planted 5 seeds indoors and 2 came. So that was a 40% germination rate. So I think the pack that I have coming this time is 10 seeds, and I think I'll plant them all. And fingers crossed that I get at least a 40% germination rate. But the Echinacea Powwow Wildberry that I grew from seed actually bloomed the very first year because I started it early. So as soon as I get those, I will be starting them. And they are a perennial, which means, of course, that easily they're a cool flower. So after I harden them off well, I'll put them outside the first week of May. And the last seed that I'm going to be starting from seed this January is a petunia. And it is a tidal wave variety of petunia. And these seeds are also coming from Vessi Seeds. So as soon as I get them, I'll be planting them. And they were grown by a gardening friend of mine, Stacy, who has a channel, Growing in the Cove, which you should definitely check out. And she had fantastic success with them last year. And the petunias are not real large. They're about 2 inches in diameter from what I understand, which I prefer. And they are just a glorious, deep, velvety velour, I guess, red. So I'm really, really looking forward to those. So thank you very, very much for watching today. I'd love to hear what seeds you're starting. Are you starting some this early? My resolution for 2026 is to grow as many plants as I can from my own collected seeds. Of course, they are only the type that will come true, but a lot of my plants will come true from seed. And so I am going to try to grow a lot this year from my own collected seeds from my own garden. Do you have a garden resolution this year? I wonder if I'll stick to mine. I'll try. Thank you very, very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.